Some of them probably need the level, but we're done. All in a day's work. So the supplies you're going to need to do a photo wall, your photo, your frame, monkey hooks, and your husband. This is our huge photo wall. We decided to use this space because it's really big and we have a lot of pictures that we like. So we thought these frames were, what size? 14 by 18 with the pictures inside 11 by 14. Did I say that correctly?
Yeah, the pictures are 11 by 14. But the frames were supposed to be, what did they say on them? Let me look here.
Babe, how big is this wall, do you think?
So it's 10 high.
It's 10 feet high, we know that, and isn't it like 10 feet long?
I'm gonna say it's like
12 feet,
14 feet.
and we're gonna fill it with pictures from our wedding. So we kind of wanted to do a layout of all the pictures that we picked out in the order that we kind of like them. So I think we're gonna stick with this. Thank God we have a huge entryway to do this. Now, Brian is gonna double check the math.
Well, you got these at about 4 inches. Is that where you want them? Because I think we had it calculated, I was calculating at 3 inches, which is that. And then you're gonna have 3 inches going up. So you're gonna basically have it 3 inches that way.
Because then we know from here if we want to do what, 4 inches or 3, basically.
And I have to double check my math anyways, but because we want to center it on that wall too. So this is roughly what I calculated for that wall.
So this is 15 frames, 5 by 3, 3 inches apart.
It's a little longer than it is high, and that wall is a little longer than it is high.
Okay.
So it kind of follows the theme of the wall there. If I did it right, this should be 63. We're at 62.5, so this is my, not having it perfect.
Here's my concern when I'm looking at it from right here. That space seems a lot smaller than this, that I'm scared that at 3 inches we're gonna be really tight in here. But then again, I have to remember that we're losing.
I can give you the exact, if you wanna bring your, check out the math. We basically got a wall that's 148 inches long by 120 inches high. Lengthwise, those pictures are 15 inches. So we go times 5. Then for the spacing in between it with 3 inches, we had another 12, which is 87. If you go to the length, we basically do the, this is supposed to be 87, but I just wrote it down wrong. So which comes out to 61 inches, divided by 2, and you'll have 30.5 on either side here. So just from your perspective, that's, to be honest, it's gonna be, this is where they'll end, and then you're gonna have the same 30.5 over here.
Because we want to block, we want to kind of center it between that wall outlet.
I'm just centering it all back. We have enough space to do it, add another inch if you want to. I just gotta redo my math. But like I said, you're not adding too much by doing 1 more inch. You're gonna add 4 inches this way, so add 2 inches of width. And we'd only be adding an inch either way this way.
I'm almost wondering if we want to go 4 inches apart.
So if we want to do 4 inches,
Yeah, I like this better. We're filling out some more space. Much better. Put your right foot in and you shake it all
yeah,
about.
we can do 4 inches.
Okay.
So let me calculate this one more time, because it should only add, actually the bottom's gonna be just a little bit higher than
Like
that.
28 inches from the floor.
About. It's whatever that frame thickness is. Actually, this will be exact, it'll be about 28.5.
Each side in. Okay, let's do this.
And there's a simple math right there. with corrections for 4 inches.
I don't even know what this says, but we went from 3 inches apart to 4 inches apart.
So I had to add, so the distance between each one of these, instead of 3, it's 4 inches now, so you got 4, 8, 12, 16.
Okay.
That's the 16 now.
Okay.
Going up, we had an add our inch, and then have, instead of 6, you're gonna have 8.
Okay.
Yeah. And then if you go down, so that's the plus 8, so that gave us our overall length and height. Then we had to calculate to center it. So it was 148, which is the length, minus that 91 gives us 57 inches. Divided by 2 gives us 28.5 on either side to center it. Same thing on height. We had a total of 65 inches. The height's 120, so we took 120 minus 65, which gave us 55. We divide that by 2 to center it, which gives us 27.5 on either side, top to bottom. Then to go into here, so length, we take the 28.5, that's where we're going to start. The first hole to center that picture is 7.5 inches because the frame is 15 inches wide. So you got to take 28.5 plus 7.5, which gives us our 36. So that's where our first hook's going to go. And then every 19 inches after that should center every picture. And then on the bottom, we got to go 27.5 high is where our bottom wants to be. The frame is 19 inches tall, so we go plus 19, which gives us 46.5 high. That's where the hole will go in height. So that's how we get our height. And then plus 23, plus 23.
It seems like there could be a much simpler way to do this, but this is why he does the math. Okay, what's next to complete this project?
Well, now I gotta figure out actually how to put that into reality. So.
Hey, are you helping, Cons? Do you being a good helper? So this is gonna be like a level, like a light level, right? So we can...
It's a laser level?
Laser level.
So that's why I wanted to get these monkey hooks. And then it'll put a line, and then I can just put a mark. We'll just measure on that line, and we'll put a mark where I have my... And that's where our holes go.
How much was this?
I forget, like $60 maybe? And then I bought this. Yeah. So.
Hi, pieces! Hi. Can you say adopt, don't shop? ECB? No. My Reese's boy.
Well, I don't. So basically I just need to mark from this 23 inches, which is, the frame is 19 inches, plus our 4, which gives us our frame length and our distance between, so we'll go at 23, and then from that one I'll do 23 again.
Where's 23 at? Babe, I was being funny about the tall one.
Yeah, I'm going to need my little stool for that. And I'm just using the laser here just to keep it straight. And I gotta get our stand to reach the next one.
Okay. So the first row is done, and now we're gonna do the next one, the next one, the next one, and the next one, for a total of 5 rows of 3. What do you need?
Maybe I think I could use your help there. Here. Okay. So we're gonna hold that line? Yeah, that would help.
How many people does it take to do a photo wall?
So is that right on that? You put it just a little below it. Just let it. So 19.
38.
Pieces, are you being an emotional support helper?
57.
57, yeah.
We all get that little faded. We all get a little faded.
So, and then these. So that should be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna do 23 and 23. So we start here, I'll do 23 and then 46. 46?
If we had another tripod that we were not using, I would be assisting.
46.
You've what? One more to do? 2 more?
Let me get this lined up.
And one more? Okay.
Okay, this is my first wall, so.
So now we're double checking the measurements to make sure that we
This
can
one's way higher now.
hang them up correctly.
Let's check our. Oh, you know what? Don't go off the floor.
Well, that's the thing, the floor is gonna be
Floor may
different.
not be totally
But
level.
we keep going higher and higher.
Well, let's just look.
These are both 47.
Yeah, but you know what? You are straight. You are right on. Look at the lines on here. You are right on.
Yeah, so don't go off the floor, babe.
Don't go off the floor.
Because this is level, right?
Yes. Yeah. This can't be unlevel. And it is right, the line is right below.
Yeah,
So
because you're right. You're right at all of them.
Yeah, don't worry about
Floor
going off the floor.
sloping.
Are we gonna monkey around?
These are monkey hooks and gorilla hooks.
No.
So they're different sizes of these, or just like one size?
There are different sizes, but these are way overkill, but I figure these are be the super easiest way to do it and keep them all the same. Just hopefully you don't hit a stud.
Okay, next step.
How come it's flashing? Does that mean battery's getting low?
No.
Does it mean it's not level?
Thing it's weird when I started looking for these. They had ones from $29.99 to $5.99.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, $600. I mean, it was like,
Yep.
which that one was like 60, but it's like I
Yep.
wasn't gonna spend $400 to.
I got one too.
Okay, next step, boys.
So are we? You think we're good?
I think we're pretty good. I think you're.
Do we need us? Do you want us to hand you the pictures?
Well, I just want to kind of test these.
You want to hold something?
So that's about centered, and that's about centered.
4 inches apart.
Yep.
Oh, it's gonna look so good.
So I think we're looking pretty good.
Okay.
This will hook right onto here. I wonder if we could get it right in. We could get it right in that groove.
See, if you cut that, yeah, and if you cut that tip off, that tip,
Yeah.
then you'll be able to slip it right in nice.
So let's go. I'm gonna cut these off. I'm gonna cut that little bent tip off.
Because we can't get it into the frame.
Well, I can, but here, let me put one in. Oops, sorry. But these you just push, and they go right into the wall, and there's your hook. So I'm thinking we'll cut this. Maybe we should try to hang one. Yeah, that's in the thing. Actually,
That's
it might
in.
work like that.
Oh!
That's
14 more to go.
you went.
And of
19
course
minutes.
I'm wearing my sweatshirt from badtothe.blood.com.
Margie's
Margie's wearing her version.
19. Which is the one 4
Mom's wearing the
spaces.
brunette version.
Yep. Okay.
So it's
I'm just.
15 and our 4 is 19.
So how do I do this? This way?
So then just you take it like this,
Okay.
and then just kind of push straight in,
Okay.
and then,
Oh, these are cool.
and then you just hook them up. Like this.
Once they're in, and you just bring them on the
Oh, like this. Oh, shit. This is sweet. Oh, these are fun. Should we do them all?
Well, these things are kick ass. I found those when I was at my other house.
Everybody take
And
one.
we didn't have to. We didn't
No,
get a
no,
setup.
you're stealing your fun.
What's this? This is.
Just having fun.
Let's just hang this row and see what we look like. And like I said, now we got to center these.
Not in the ball.
And there's a little.
I'll just hand them to you.
Alright, so we kind of have to, and I did bring up level to kind of make this
Oh,
better.
good. This is good. This looks so good.
And the thing is, I don't know now if we're exactly 4 inches apart on each one. This is going to take a little tweaking. Actually, I have some little rubber.
That's what they're kind of like. They have two pieces, so it's sticky, but it will stick to your wall, but it's not going to damage the wall.
So we're putting these little sticky rubber backings on the corners of the frames to just kind of give it a little balance.
Just bump it a hair. Just see if it, oh yeah, that's much better, yeah.
See how that one feels?
Yeah, there's a grip, it has a grip to it.
Now try the other one.
Yeah, no. We need,
That's a lot better,
we need to
isn't
put these on.
Alright, you can pull that one off and start putting it.
Are you doing them on four corners?
And then I'll start cutting these.
Four corners?
Yep.
Yeah, I like. Sure. Whatever you say.
Yeah, we're have to get it.
I'm thinking the weight on them will poke them into the wall.
Okay, we're level the first 3.
Well, you know, we're gonna have to stick them all up and kind of tweak them all in. But we do need all those. Do you want to push some more of these in? Because I know you weren't enjoying that.
You want to get those up? So I just right here, right?
Right in that center.
Okay.
And then you want to go straight in.
Like this?
Yep. Yeah, so just straight in and then roll it.
Kind of this one. A little sharp on the tip. Try to get one of it too.
Yep. Roll up. But just straight in, because that's going to give it the most support. You don't want it at a weird angle. Next row.
Next row.
Next row.
Next row. My favorite one.
Okay.
Going up.
Looking good.
It looks good. I'm so glad we did some black and white.
It looks really pretty.
Yeah! I've wanted this for so long. Yay, cones! It looks so good.
Who are those people?
Careful, we don't want them all to just go. Ta-da! So we completed the photo wall in just under 2 hours. It was really time consuming. So we used the light level, laser level light,
Yep.
the monkey hooks,
Monkey hooks.
pictures, frames,
We did some little rubber.
and the rubber,
feet.
the rubber feet to
Just
balance
a tape
them.
measure and a pencil and
Ta-da! It looks so good. We'll get back up on the ladder and make sure that they're... It is so pretty. I'm trying to get the glare not in here. There's the photo wall. It's all complete. Reese's, are you admiring the wall that you're not on? We'll get you some pictures up there someday, okay? I think it's beautiful. It kind of completes our room without being too crazy. How do you feel?
I like it. And it has all our favorite people in it.
It does. Well, minus a few people.
Not all, but a lot.
Us. And that is how you do a photo wall.